Hey guys, it's Toni Unboxed and welcome to Caribbean Midlife. It's been so long since I talked with y'all like this. So today we're going to be having a discussion on how I made my comeback in my second term in medical school. So I told you guys about how I failed my first block in this video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my comeback. Expect to see some scores in the course of this video, and if you already like the idea, please give it a thumbs up. So let's jump into this. So you guys know my first block was not the best. If you don't know, then watch the video. So I got like 4 grades. Our pass grade is a 70%. I did not get up to that in most of the courses. So let's just break it down. I will show you a screenshot, but then I'm reading from a book right now. So in biochemistry, I got 27 over 50, and that is not up to 70% if you convert it to percentage. So it was I was like a little bit scared because I did not want to have to like retake the course or something like that. So I knew I had to push, and it was something that freaked me out for like a few seconds, and then I was like, okay, so we're not going to think about the past too much. Let's just keep moving on. In genetics, I got 25 over 40. That is also not up to 70%. Neuro was complicated because it was 85.85, and then I got 59.5. I don't know if that's up to 70, but then it wasn't exactly a good score. And then physiology was the only one I got above 70. I got 37 over 50. So yeah, thank God. Okay, so now let me tell you what I did that I feel marked the me failing, me not failing, at what I think made the difference. What I did that made the difference was I started using Ambos. Okay, so I've talked about Ambos before. I don't know if I have. I'm not sure. But then I used Ambos. I started using Ambos like June. Yeah, like June. And then I had my second block exams. Biochemistry I got 41, which is now 82%. Genetics I got 35 over 40, which is like 80-ish. I can't remember how much. And then neuro 36, which is like 72 or something. Physiology I got 44, which is like 88%. So like you already see there's an upward trend. And then block 3 was the one that just ended like last week, and it was a lot better. Biochemistry I got 46. Genetics I got 36 over 40, which was like 90%. Neuro I got 39, and then physiology I got 42. So that was the only one that didn't increase. So now let's talk about Ambos. I started using Ambos, and what I loved about it so much was the fact that there was practice questions. Another thing that I used that I also feel helped me was osmosis, and I also started using osmosis the same time I started using Ambos. So like both of them, I would say they did a great job for me, and I love that. So let's talk about Ambos first. Ambos is like a learning platform. It has learning cards, which is like a compressed version of all the information you need to know, the high yield information and all the important stuff. It removes the fluff basically. And then there's also like videos once in a while, but then it's mostly written stuff. And then it also has a lot of questions, and then trust me, those questions are hard. I don't think I've gotten up to 40% in like overall all the questions I've been doing, and I don't feel bad because I know that I review all the wrong answers. But then that's just saying it is very hard. But then it helped me a lot because now I like kind of expect hard questions. But then we mostly don't get hard questions like that. Like I did an MBME, and then the MBME questions were a lot easier than Ambos questions. And I was like, okay. So yes, I would definitely attribute my success to Ambos because of the questions and everything. It was very nice. And then like it also has like an anki card add-on. So if you're doing anki cards, you can easily cross-check things on Ambos, which is like very helpful. Like when you review questions, like after a quiz, when you're reviewing the questions, if you see something that you don't really understand, it will just pop up in a page beside, so you can see everything and compare it. Like, it's just very helpful. The platform is so nice. I'm going to do a whole review on Ambos at some point in the future, so just hold on for that. So now let's jump to Osmosis. Osmosis is like a videos platform. They also have questions and some other stuff, but I mostly use it for the videos. And I paid for the Osmosis Prime, which I absolutely love. Like, so many educational videos. It's so helpful. Like, geez, like, this is how I do it. After class, I create, like, okay, we're about to go into a block on GIT or something like that. So I create a whole playlist, everything I need to know from Osmosis about the GIT. I create the playlist and then I watch the playlist like as time goes on. What I like to do is I binge watch the playlist. So I binge watch the playlist before I start going through my slides. So by the time I'm going through my slides, I already have like background knowledge, and then I also make notes. Like, the thing actually makes sense, making notes. But then, like, the fact is, in real life, we all know that not everybody has time. So if you don't have time to make notes, it's chill. But then, like, I started making notes again, like my second block and my third block, and then it was really helpful because, like, I go through the slide or the class recording and make notes with that, and then when it's exam time, I'll just review the notes. I don't need to go back to slides. Nobody has time for that. I just review the notes and then practice quiz, practice quiz, practice quiz, practice quiz. And it was very, very helpful. Like, I felt like I actually knew stuff, and then I was actually able to connect things better by watching the videos and then doing the class review, then the practice quiz. So, like, if you're interested in something like that, jump on it and start using it. It's going to be very helpful for you. So one thing I did not do very well, even though I would love to keep that in my routine, is Anki cards, and that was because of time. I think on the average I spent like up to 10 hours a day reading, and for some people it may not be a lot, but for me it was draining because, like, sometimes, oh god, it can be so hard. But then I just thank God, at least I was able to keep that average, even though there were times when, like, during my last book, there was a time when I took like a 5-day weekend. I didn't do anything school related for those 5 days, and then I felt bad afterward when I was reviewing, because I felt like, oh, if I'd used that time, then right now I'll just like be doing practice quizzes, and then, like, I wouldn't have to study for up to 10 hours because, like, I already have all the knowledge in my head, which I didn't have that luxury to be able to do because of the 5-day weekend I took off. But then I am still grateful that I took that 5-day weekend off, because, you know, sometimes you can just get overwhelmed and you need to distress. So that was what I used that weekend for, and I'm very grateful for it. Okay, I talked about Ambos, I talked about Osmosis. Yes, as I was saying, Anki cards. The reason why I love Anki cards, you know, funny enough, there are some Anki cards that I've done like a long time ago, and then that particular knowledge, especially like the vomit pathway, like, I don't know how to explain it to you all, but then there's something called vomit pathway. So I kept seeing that particular card in my Anki, like when I still used to do it more often. And then anytime I saw any question related to the vomit pathway, either in Osmosis, in Ambos, in a class quiz, anywhere, I was like, okay, I know this. And then that was very nice because I could see the fruits of the Anki that I did. So, like, that's something I'm definitely going to keep doing. Like, Anki, I would. But then if you don't have time for Anki, you don't need to stress yourself out. You just have to find a different way to remember stuff, which is like practice quizzes, if that one works out for you. Like, depends on how often you do the practice quizzes, so you get to see that the concept more often. Just the whole key is to be able to remember and understand, and I love Anki for that. That's why I use Anki, and then I also love Ambos for that. So basically, I'm just saying I'm just saying that I love all those 3 resources, and I believe that they help me do a whole lot better. So if you're interested, then I can hook you up with the links. So if you're interested, just comment or send me an email or text me on Instagram. I don't know, the DM people on Instagram. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. So I would definitely get you the links. But I think that was actually what helped me, like, make my awesome comeback. Again, make my awesome comeback from the first book where I felt like, okay, so we're getting acquainted with failure now. But then I'm no longer acquainted with failure. Failure is that friend that I knew once, and then like I don't vibe with you no more, except when I'm doing practice quizzes. Like, okay, yes, let me give this disclaimer. Oh my god, this video is all over the place. Let me just give this disclaimer. When you're doing practice quizzes, you will feel like somebody that is completely ignorant. Trust me, I felt that way like every other day, because I don't think I got up to, I don't think there was any quiz that I got up to 60%. I don't even think there was any quiz I got up to 55%. So get ready for that. The goal is not for you to get 100%. The goal is for you to be able to review the questions, the ones you missed, the ones you did not miss. The goal is to be able to review the questions and then understand it, so that when you see it later on, maybe in a subsequent quiz or something like that, then you would understand. Okay? And also, don't repeat the same questions over and over again. It's pointless, because you will get the question because you have seen it before. There's no reason why you would not get it, but you may not understand it. You may just get it because, oh yeah, I remember the answer was A, but then you don't really remember why it was A. So it would be better if you do a different question that tests on that same knowledge, but then like in a different way, compared to doing that same question that tests that same knowledge in that same way with those same options. That won't really help you. So yeah, keep that in mind. And I believe we have come to the end of my rants. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button, comment anything you want to say, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.